What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. I know it's been probably about 3 months now since I filmed the video, and I really do apologize for that. Just these past 3 months have been absolutely insane, crazy busy, just lots of new businesses. And I do want to get into everything I've been doing the past couple months because it is kind of cool. But yeah, with the main focus being e-commerce and Shopify and dropshipping, like that's what I've been focused on this past 3 months, is solely that. A lot of new strategies, a lot of new techniques, a lot of new just different variations of things, and I will get into that. But I do want to start posting content like I used to before. Maybe even continue that free course. There's a lot of different little series I want to do, and I want to kind of mention those and then have you guys pick what the first one's going to be. I have an idea of one that I think would be really, really cool and would benefit a lot of people. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So this video is going to be about how to get free sales, essentially. So how to start with literally no money, because a lot of you guys probably know when I first started, I had about 40 bucks. I did not have anything. I didn't have money to invest in ads. I didn't have money to invest in products or anything. It was literally, I had absolutely nothing. And there's a couple steps you can do, which again, I'm going to be sharing in this video, to get sales for free. You do not need to run ads in the beginning. Even if you have $0, you can still get sales. And again, that's what I'm going to be going over. So let's go ahead and hop on my computer, get started with the video. Again, apologize for not posting, but I am back at it. I will start trying to do about 3 videos a week. I think that's going to be the sweet spot. So again, I am sorry, but let's go ahead and get started with this video. We're going to jump inside my computer and get started. Alrighty, guys, welcome back. So here is the account of my first ever Shopify store. I still have access to it, never did anything with it, never sold it. This is what started everything. This is my very, very, very first store. The reason I'm pulling this up is because you can see very, very clearly that the strategy that I'm about to share does actually work. Again, I started the store with nothing, with absolutely nothing. And I just want to show you real fast, what actually means. So you can see the store started, it was early October. And then I started doing this method. I'm going to share. But you can see the sales. So you can see October 18th, nothing. October 19th, or October 20th, I had a sale. October 19th, I believe I had 1 sale. So what I was doing, I was averaging about 1 or 2, maybe 3 sales a day. Sometimes none at all. But I was averaging a couple sales a day, and you can see it: $30, $11, $11, $0, 51 bucks, $26. And that was adding up. Again, guys, I had nothing, and I wasn't spending anything on ads. I was not spending a dime on ads. So all of this money that I was making, all it was the cost of the product, and that was it. I believe my product cost was $3. So everything I was selling, I was just profiting. It was the easiest thing in the world. And I was building up cash. I was building up capital. And while I was doing this, I was building up a following. I was building up my Instagram page. I was building up, a fan base for my brand, for my business. And you can see, 42 bucks, $35, $124 in a day. And that was mind blowing to me because that was 3 times what I had in my bank account before. So you can, okay, so 100 bucks, $116, $77. Let's see, there's a decently big day right here, I believe. I don't know. $98, $96. Let's see, 13 bucks, $54, $24. So it's just and then I had a big day, $409, which I'm not too sure what that was. But again, I never was spending anything on ads. So everything I was making, which was, I think I made maybe $1,000 or something with that $400 day. It was definitely over $1,000. That was huge. That was massive. And, all those sales are being tracked. All the Facebook pixels are being tracked. Everything's being tracked. And $158, $100. So it's just day after day, slowly building up. And you can see it was about 2 months until I started, getting consistent results. It was about 2 months of just nonstop. Again, we're going to go into everything I was doing, but it was about 2 months of doing that every single day to build up capital, to build up, experience. Because again, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have any courses. I didn't have any mentorships. I didn't have anything whatsoever. It was solely just trial and error. I had no idea what I was doing. I was just testing a lot of different things. Stuff that seemed like it would work, I tested it. And if it worked, I kept doing it. If it didn't work, I stopped doing it. And I just did that for 2 months straight, every single day, testing new things. And then it was January where I started to get into Facebook ads because I saw people doing it, and I just kind of wanted to try it out. It was so January 2017, so over 2 years ago. And you can see, so I started running some ads, and I was getting a lot more consistent results. So $200, $231, $174, $182, $300, and then it started getting up into the 500s consistently. So almost $600. 515. This was a $700 day. So it's getting a lot more consistent. And then you can see, then I started hitting $1,000 days and $877. And again, this was before anything. So way before I made my Instagram page, way before I had anything. So all this was crazy to me, hitting these numbers, hitting over $500 in a day. I never thought that was possible. Never, ever thought that was possible. So it was just crazy. And then, I was learning. Like I wasn't doing anything. I didn't have anyone to teach me. I was learning everything on my own. And so you can see, I definitely made some mistakes. I believe I tried to scale way too fast and just like screwed everything up. I would do some really stupid things. Like I would turn my ads off for like 30 minutes and then put them back on. And then if they didn't get a sale past my break-even point, I'd turn them off again and then wait like 2 or 3 hours and then turn them back on. And then I'd let them run for like 2 hours, then turn everything back off and then turn it back on like after a couple hours. And I would do that all day, every single day. I would literally just cut them, put them back on, cut them, put them back on. And if you guys are familiar with Facebook ads, like that is by far the stupidest thing you could possibly do. But I would do it. And again, I was just simply trying to find out what works. Again, I had no idea what worked. So I would turn them off, wait a couple hours, turn them back on, and if it did good, I'd keep them up, and as soon as it started doing bad, I'd turn it off, and then I would just keep that going. But you can see I got a little bit more consistent with it, and you can see now in June, so again, guys, like it was not overnight. It was not overnight whatsoever. I started again October 2016, and then of June 2017 is when I started getting more and more consistent results. So now we're getting into consistent $1,000 days, almost $2,000 days. And this was just mind blowing. I had no idea that this was ever possible. It was crazy. And then I believe I had an inventory issue right there, which is why I just kind of cut down for like a week almost, and then started bringing it back up. And then I started testing a new product. So August, or it was September, early September is when I started testing a new product. I guess it was late August. Late August when I started testing the new product, and that's what blew everything up. And this is what really just made me believe in e-commerce, like 100%. I was like, this is what I want to do. But yeah, so I was saying $3,000 days with this product. You guys all know this product. I showed the exact product in a previous video, so you can go check that out. I showed this everything I was selling. But yeah, so $2,000, $2,200, almost $3,000. And I did hit some $3,000 days. You can see right there, $3,000 and like $3,006. But crazy stuff. And again, this whole store, this entire business was started with nothing. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are at that point. We're starting with nothing, because I get hundreds of DMs a day start saying like, I don't have a budget for Facebook ads. I don't have a budget for mentorship. I don't have a budget for anything. Watch this video, apply what I'm going to teach, and you can do this. Like I'm not going to say you can't do it, because it's literally right here. I literally did it. Yeah. So, don't listen to anyone else. You can absolutely do it. So let's go ahead and get into the actual method. Okay, so the method is very, very, very simple, but it takes time, and it takes consistency, and it takes patience. That's the biggest thing, is it takes goddamn patience, which a lot of you guys do not have, and it's fine, but you gotta learn how to have patience. That is very, very crucial to, just be patient. So what it is essentially is, you're growing your Instagram page. You're growing an Instagram following. So This is just my personal account. Don't do it on your personal account. So what you want to do is make an Instagram page for your business. Make your username should be your business. Your whole content should be your business, and you want to post quality content. That is crucial. Make sure your Instagram looks professional, and people want to follow your page, and people want to check out what you want to buy, or people want to check out what you have to sell. So make sure your entire page is solid. Make sure it's good. And then what you do is go to other Instagram accounts that are similar to what you're selling. So for example, I was selling bracelets. I'll show you the bracelets I was selling. So what I would do is go to a business that was, this was identical to mine. I was selling these exact same bracelets, like with these token bracelets, which I showed it in the previous video. But what I would do is I would literally just go to their page on my business page, and I'd click on their followers, and I would simply follow. I would do this all day. And when I say all day, I would not sleep. I would literally just sit in my room. I wouldn't do anything. I would literally sit in my room and do this all day. And I mean, right now it caps you at 40. So it caps you at 40. And then let's see. This is gonna be weird following these people. This is on my business page. But let's see. So I just want to show you that it caps you. Yes, right there. So now I can't follow anymore. All you gotta do is wait 5 minutes, refresh the page, and you can follow again. So again, I would do that all damn day. I would follow thousands and thousands of people a day, and that was driving so much traffic to my business because I would have my bio just like this. It would, I'd have my Shopify store in my bio. I'd post content just like this, like very similar content, and I would make it known that I sell these for way damn cheaper than they do. And it's almost like why would I not buy it from my business? Why would I spend $20 more from this company when I can get it for a lot cheaper from my company, which is from this company? It was my company. Why would they not do that? So again, I would follow thousands of these guys' followers. I grew my page to about 80,000 followers just by doing that. And when I mean I did it all day, I did it all freaking day. And I would be happy with like 3 sales because I was not spending anything on ads, but I was building up my capital. And it did a lot more than what I thought it did, because driving that much traffic to your Instagram page, driving that much traffic to your website, you're gathering so much very, very beneficial data that it can be used for Facebook ads later on. So where, you're not gonna have to do a whole bunch of testing. You can just jump right into it and, just start off profitably. I mean, obviously it's not 100% guaranteed, but you will start off a lot more profitable than if you were to just start complete cold interest, because you're already having a lot of data on your pixel. You already built up a lot of traffic. So yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I did. I would just follow their followers. I'd go to their pictures and follow people that like their pictures, because those are all, those are all engaged users, people liking their pictures. And yeah, I mean, a couple key things, like you do want to make sure your content is on point, because if they come to your page and they see just white background photos and they don't see any photos at all, no one's gonna check out your website, or they're not gonna follow your page. And the biggest thing I learned was that it's not the first time they come to your page is that they're gonna buy. All you want them to do is literally just follow your page, because then you're hitting those users every single time. I was posting about 2 to 3 times per day. So I was hitting my followers multiple times a day and just getting them like very, very interested, and they're seeing my products over and over again. And this did build up a lot of hype. This built up a ton of hype. So people, they were seeing my products again over and over again every single day, and it would convert them over time. So someone that followed my page may buy a bracelet a week after, or 2 weeks after even. Some may buy the first time I follow them, but that's not likely. So the biggest thing is that's where the patience come in. Like, it does take time to convert those buyers, even if it is just a $20 product. But that's essentially it. Post stories. But the biggest thing is literally go to a page similar to yours. There was another page I would follow, Pure Vita. These guys, I mean, they're spending thousands and thousands of dollars a day on advertisements and growing substantially. So I would never run out of people to follow, because these guys would get so many followers that I physically couldn't follow enough people to keep up with the followers that they're getting. And what that means is there's no shortage of, of followers. You physically cannot run out of people to sell to. So I would literally do exactly what I did to Life Token, but I would do it to Pure Vita. I do it to, there's a company called Wanderer Bracelets, whole bunch of different companies, and I would just go through the phone, just follow. And, if these guys are interested in bracelets, which Pure Vita is, it's a bracelet company, and that's exactly, I sold bracelets. So if they're interested in bracelets, then people would be interested in my products, hopefully. But yeah, and the coolest thing was, like, I get a lot of reposts of people posting my bracelets paired up with like Pure Vita or Wanderer or even Life Token, which is the funniest thing. And you can see that, it's so funny seeing that I'm actually like, getting customers from these pages, and they're already buying from these pages and my page as well, like my business as well. So that's that. I know it was kind of a lot and maybe all over the place, but it's just like, it's a very, very simple process, and you can put as much time as you want to. Again, I did it all day, but that's because I had all day to do it. I didn't have anything else to do. That's literally all I did. But maybe you have a job and maybe you're bored at your job. Just follow people on your phone. If you have, maybe you're at school, follow people at school. If you have, maybe you're just watching Netflix, follow people while you're watching Netflix or YouTube or something. Like while you're watching this video, you could have followed 200 people easily. So that's kind of what I'm trying to get at. You can do it anywhere, anytime, whenever you want. And there are softwares out there that do follow for you, but I've always done it manually. I don't really like those softwares that do it for you, because you don't really know who you're following. It could just be just a bunch of random people. So I do like to do it manually, and yeah, that's essentially it. But it's just such an easy process that anyone out there should be doing if you don't have a lot of capital, because this will build up capital like crazy. This will build up so much capital. It's going to be awesome. And it's not even just the money that it brings in. Like, you're building up a brand, you're building up a following, and that's very useful. That's very beneficial, because that could turn into something huge down the line. Like I said, like my business this business, I built this page up to about 80,000 followers. And it's not a difficult process to do, and I think anyone out there should do it, especially if you're limited on funds. If you're not limited on funds, I can just start with Facebook ads. But this is for the people that don't have much, and that's completely okay. But I don't want you to be discouraged that you don't think you can make it, or you don't think you can start a business with a couple $100, because you absolutely can. You don't need thousands of dollars to start running a business. I mean, like I said, I started this business with $40, like $47 or whatever it was. I didn't even pay for the Shopify. I think my parents paid for the Shopify plan. And yeah, so that's essentially it. And then, so that $40 turned into almost $250,000. And I didn't run any ads until January. I believe the profit on this was like 60% total. Which is awesome. It's super cool, and I'm not showing you this to brag or anything like that. Like, it's literally just to show you what is possible with a very limited budget, limited funds. I hope you guys found this video helpful. I think this is by far one of the most valuable videos you can possibly find. I strongly believe that. If you are in a tough position, if you don't have much money, if you don't have a lot of capital, if you don't have the experience, I mean, this is literally all you need to do. Post quality content, put your damn Shopify store in your bio, and follow people. Follow thousands and thousands of people. You'll have to unfollow them eventually, but follow thousands of people, and you will make money. I strongly believe that you will make money over time. You're not going to get $20,000 in the first day. You're not going to get $1,000 in the first day. You may not even get a sale in the first day. It will take time, and I can't stress that enough. That should be the biggest thing you take away from this video, is it will take time, but trust me, it's worth it. I cannot stress it enough that it is so worth it. So please stick with it. That's the biggest thing I can say, is simply just stick with it. If you were to do this method, stick with it. Just starting your business, stick with it. Like, that is by far the biggest thing. But yeah, again, I really do appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you did find this valuable. If you have any questions at all, please post in the comments or shoot me a message on Instagram or email me. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. That's going to wrap it up. Tell me if you guys would like a series where I take a store and replicate this process. So I almost want to do a series where I start a new bank account and put like 500 bucks in it or something and see what that, and solely just do from one Shopify business and see what that bank account's like at the end of the year. I think that'd be a very, very, very cool series. And I mean, you can see like all the profit, like the legit profits that I'm making. I will literally show that bank account consistently from now. Like I will show you the starting point and the end of the year and just see what's possible with a business started with 500 bucks. I think that'd be a cool series. I haven't really seen anything like, I haven't seen anything like that, like legit showing the bank account. Let me know if you guys would be interested in something like that. I don't know if you guys even made it this far, but yeah, if you did, just let me know. Let me know if you'd be interested in it. Leave a like in this video. Subscribe if you are new. And again, I say this a lot, but I do appreciate you guys for watching and sticking around. Yeah, and I will be posting a lot more content. That series would be a lot of content. All right, that's gonna wrap it up. I will see you guys in the next video.